What is up, guys? Welcome to RollPlay Solum week number 9. I'm JP McDaniel, joined by the rest of the crew. It's time to find out what everyone's been up to. We're going to start with Largo, aka Ryan. You still playing CS at all? I know we haven't played in like 2 days.
I am, dude. Like, I really like that game.
Are you K-Sharp? Is that what you're about to tell me?
I'm more of like a volcano style player.
A Garazo? Wasn't his last name like Garazo? What? Or is that someone else?
I'm like a Ron Rambo Kim, basically. Like, I basically just dominate any kind of games I go into. Now, I still haven't hit 10 wins, so I'm not ranked yet. I played a couple
like
by
30
myself.
Games, right?
Look, so I played a couple by myself, and I dominated. But my teammates blew. But I actually was like at the top of the KD charts and stuff. So I feel like I can hold my own. I'm starting to get my shot down. I'm feeling good about it, and I'm liking the game. So that and I had my Tuesday All-Star Mafia thing last night, which was really cool as well.
Nice. VODs of that are up on your YouTube, right?
Yes.
Awesome. Anything else going on in the world of Largo?
I started drinking more coffee.
Oh, I thought you were just going to say I started drinking.
I started drinking.
I was just like, I started drinking. I'm like, oh, time to go to the next guy immediately.
I really don't consume much alcohol. I'd say like over the course of a year, I consume the equivalent of like a fifth, if that.
Yeah.
It's really light compared to a lot of people.
That is not a lot.
Yeah.
Not that much. What type of coffee are you drinking, Ryan?
I don't know. My girlfriend made it, but I do have some cinnamon creamer that's quite delicious.
Nice.
I'm not one of those guys that can do like straight black. I can't like I don't have that taste developed yet.
That's what he said.
Yeah.
Nice.
Well done. You gonna be streaming tonight after the show?
Probably, but I'm also trying to figure out how to do this thing where when I get a subscriber, it pops up and I get this cool little graphic. And I'm kind of technically challenged, so that might take me a while to figure out. But I may stream after the show. We'll see.
Gotcha. Cool. Well, Jeff, click-clacking away over there on your mechanical keyboard. What have you been up to?
Really loud.
It's just click-clack. I mean, it's mechanical keyboard.
It's not that loud.
So it sounds bad.
No.
Well, JP and everybody else, Anna did the awesome thing this weekend of trying to get me a new mic. That one then didn't work, so we're still in the webcam. But I have another new mic here, which I'll then attempt to plug in all by myself, because I'm a big boy now. Not during this session, though, so I'll do the best I can not to be annoying. I've been introduced into this, I don't know, have you guys ever heard of dual monitoring on your computer setup? Yeah, it's this crazy new concept. Yeah. It was introduced in like the late 80s or something like that, but Anna set it up for me. It's awesome. I am looking at the stream now, and also...
You'll never go back to single monitor, Jeff.
No, obviously not.
You'll never go back.
This is basically doubling up on everything good. So
that's how it starts. Yeah. And then you end up with 5.
What's that?
And then you end up with 5 monitors, and you just question.
Are you
your
at
life.
5 now?
Yeah.
God,
Are you really?
5 with a
Yeah.
50-inch TV included for fun.
Oh my god, I'm so jealous of you. Can you send me a picture of your setup so I can draw?
They're out. Yeah, they're on Twitter somewhere. I'll send you one later though.
Okay.
But
That's crazy.
I still want to reenact the swordfish scene, but I need to work on my
Yeah.
abs a little bit more before I get there.
The Hydra.
Yeah.
I think that's 3x3, right?
I think it. It was 3x3. I think.
So you got to get up to 9 monitors and have the stand that holds all 9 in like a prism or whatever.
Those are expensive stands.
I imagine so. Just to round it out, though, this past weekend I did another Warhammer tournament. This time it was an invitational. All the best players on the East Coast. They're really fucking good. Got smashed. I won one game, which I was happy about. Then they got shat on by snow, but that was kind of cool because all winter long I wanted to experience snow and hadn't, and now I did. It was 14 degrees with a low of like 3, and then they got like 20 inches of snow in overnight, like one time.
Jesus.
So I actually had an entire flight just completely like laughably canceled, and then it just stopped snowing, and I got on a plane and we got out of there. It was a lot of fun. And then after that, I'm just gonna be streaming a whole bunch. Actually, let me kick on this because Wheat should have talked about it by now. But I'm really pleased to announce that Wheat and I are going to do a Titanfall launch event.
Nice.
The night of Monday. It's going to be a midnight launch. We're going to chug an inhuman amount of monster, laugh, cry, and yell a whole bunch as we play midnight Titanfall. and do it right. We're going to take questions. We're going to raffle off stuff. We're going to include people who want to come in and play with us. It's a big event. It's going to be really cool. And we'll do that until like 5 or 6 a.m. or however long we're having fun, or until we die. Which actually, if you look at Koibu, that could be a week later, for all we know. So we'll see. But that's not like a huge announcement, but that's something kind of fun for people to expect and to count on. And we're building a website for that and all this kind of stuff. I won't get into too much specifics, but it's going to be done right. And that's me in my world right now.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Where is that going to be streamed? Just on like twitch.tv/TV or?
I think it's like Titanfall.onemoregame.tv on Twitch. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
And you guys are all invited too. I don't know if you're going to do the midnight stuff. We're doing both Xbox One and PC, but
me and Ryan, I don't know if you know, but we're actually sponsored for.
We're elite at that game already.
I don't know, Ryan. I just heard you say you couldn't win 10 games of CS:GO over several days.
Well, okay, so there's not really recoil in Titanfall like there is in CS:GO.
It's an easier spray and pray.
Well, see, I was a pro FPS shooter on the console for Halo, so like I can shoot without recoil, but recoil fucks me all up, man, like real bad.
All right.
That's true. It fucks them up.
Understandable.
Fucks them up. Yeah, maybe we'll jump in with that if you guys are taking. If you're playing with people, I'll probably play that. Are you doing like midnight Pacific, or?
Yeah.
Okay.
I think so.
Okay.
I mean, that's as early as we can get our hands on it here, I guess. So.
Yeah. Well, I'll talk with you off cast and we'll figure out something. Maybe I'll jump in on that. Cool.
Awesome.
Jen, what have you been up to?
Yeah, I went to LANETS, and it's like the same story as Jeff. I went there, I got stumped, but I won a game with my team, so we were really happy about that. We actually won like by stumping the other person, so that.
Dota?
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, so at least we beat one team, but yeah, that's it.
What's your go-to hero in Dota?
Death Prophet, but for the team I played support.
Death Prophet?
Yeah.
I don't think I've ever heard of that character.
She's the one that has the ultimate that has all the ghosts, Jeff.
Oh.
She says, "Ooh, my sweet little lady."
She fucked me up earlier today pretty bad.
If you can remember the quotes more so than the spells, Jeff, she also says that.
Yeah, she has an ult that pushes towers with you like ghosts. It's green.
Yeah,
it's nice.
yeah.
But yeah, I played like Crystal Maiden and Lina all weekend.
Awesome.
And besides that, announcements. I'm gonna be going to events, but I'm not saying which ones yet.
Okay.
Nice.
That's always good. It's always good. What is the next? What is the?
ESL. Probably.
Is that the nearest one?
Oh wait! There's something this weekend. Oh no, it's the seat for seat tournament this weekend.
Or is that Take TVs?
Yeah, and then next week is when the $100,000 winner take all starts.
That's the StarCraft one, right? For
Yeah.
ESL. Okay. What's the first big LAN event? I know there's PAX East.
Well, that's it. That one is what I would say.
Oh, okay. It's
Yeah.
StarCraft one. Okay. Cool. Neal, last but not least, what have you been up to?
Not much.
Besides freezing your camera.
Yeah.
No, you guys are all frozen. I'm totally fine.
It's
okay. You had it in a cool froze spot. I like that.
Sorry.
It looks like you... Never mind.
All right. I don't know. I've just been playing some video games here and there, doing that sort of thing. A lot of Dungeons and Dragons, a lot of StarCraft, a lot of Counter-Strike, a lot of Dota.
I actually talked for like 2 hours today about Dungeons and Dragons with like someone on my project, and it was really cool.
Nice.
He got married in an armor. I was like, wow.
Damn. Did he LARPed his wedding?
Yeah.
Was that his decision or his wife's decision?
His decision.
Wow, that's a cool wife.
He also used to pretend that he was a girl on StarCraft 1 for Brood War in order for people to stop trying to beat him. Like they were nicer to him as they beat him, apparently.
You're like ruining this man's career.
Wow, what a badass. Oh, okay, never mind. He's a weirdo.
You go for something like pretty cool, like he got married in armor and LARPed his wedding, and then by the way, he also used to act the female to get more attention on StarCraft 1.
No, that attention wins.
Oh, to get more wins.
Not worth.
You learn nothing by that. You learn nothing. You will forever be a scrub.
I was like, shit, how did I not do that and you did it?
Well, it
You
sounds
don't
like
have
he
to pretend to
learned.
be a girl, Jen.
That's true.
Jen's
You
doing
are
the
a girl.
opposite and is LARPing to be a man now in a D&D show. She's trying to see how that works out for her.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
It's so funny
I'm really
forget that.
smooth.
It's true.
Smooth man.
It's true.
I think the only thing I have going for me is probably this weekend we'll do one of those quaffing with Koibu things where me and chat drink together heavily while we play video games together and see
Nice.
who ends up being the worst person at the end of it. So that's probably about it.
Nice. I love your webcam for you. It's so awesome. Now you just look really happy. No, just leave it like this. Don't change it.
All right.
You're just always happy.
All right.
Okay. All right.
Always happy.
Always happy. All right. Well, where we last left off, I remember Jocker is in jail. I was having a stare down contest. Victorian, you went to sleep?
I think so.
I think
Like
you...
I said, I try to wipe my memory after every session just to make it harder on Neal. So
Yeah.
You guys all wake up.
Perfect.
Oh man, I'm all alone. I'm in a prison.
Yeah.
That's okay. Whatever.
Neil, what happened with me and the Templar in our stare contest? Did we just keep
Remember,
staring?
you guys both just watched each other until the sun came up?
Yeah, but did we leave or did he leave?
He leaves once the sun comes up.
Oh, okay. Okay. I didn't remember that. Okay.
I had gone to bed. I'm not there.
Okay. Cool. So we all wake up. I guess when the Templar leaves, I go and find Victorian and Largo. Wherever they're at.
They are sleeping in their quarters.
you know what I remember now? We were supposed to meet up.
With the pirates.
I think in
yeah.
front of the courthouse
Or-
or whatever to find out about Joffrey, right?
And then because we also got a ship and we got to be there by like 8 or something.
Yeah. So I think we determined we're going to be there at like. I made a joke about like having a wristwatch and shit, but obviously I don't.
Yeah.
So let's just say we at like a little after sunrise or whatever we're meeting up to.
So are you guys
uh,
busting Joffrey out of jail, or are you just leaving him in jail and Jen's rolling a new character?
Well, that's what I'm saying. We're not busting out of jail. We're just going to go, appeal and check it out and stuff.
Yeah.
So I put on my britches, Neal, and it's difficult this morning, as you can imagine, with a penis as large as mine. But I managed to do it once again, and I guess we all kind of assemble and head over to the courthouse. Or
You're a true
jail.
hero. You're a true
Yeah.
hero.
Yeah.
So you show up
we
at the
all
court,
go.
at the, it's not really a courthouse, it's the like constable station, local police force, blah blah blah. And there's one guy in the office, Joffrey. He's there when you wake up, but he doesn't listen to you. He gives you some food, just bread and cheese.
Good morning.
He ignores you. And soon your friends show up and knock on the door. He opens it. Now you guys are all roughly in the same room.
Constable, what is your name?
Hey guys.
Steven.
Constable Stephen, my name is Victorian Black. Would you like some of this squirrel soup that I baked up just the other day?
No, thank you.
All right, the offer stands, though. It is delicious. I have really high dexterity.
He gives you
We're
a
here about our Rastafarian friend over there that reeks of weed with the long dreadlocks, and we were wondering if there's any way we could pay a fee or see about some kind of town lashing or however you want to punish him. But obviously what he did was not a grave offense, if you know what I mean.
Look, what you do in your spare time is up to you, but I will not have my citizens being drugged unawares.
I think you wouldn't be Joffrey. It's okay, I got this. You just sit behind those bars. I wouldn't expect you to. What he did was gross and against the law and not right. So I give you my word, we're going to leave town in just a couple of hours. And when we're hit that road, we're going to make Joffrey into a better person. We're going to get him cleaned up. We're going to have him stop drugging people with LSD-type products, and he'll be a better person.
Well, I suppose if you promise never to come back to this town, I can let
How
you
about-
go with a small fine to deal with the grieving people.
That's Joffrey, right? We're still welcome because we don't do drugs.
Right.
Okay.
This guy right
Joffrey
here.
is Is that okay with you to never come back?
Sure. This town's lame anyway.
Jockey, take it easy. All right.
Now, I got a buddy coming over here who's going to do a little drawing of Jockey for us. That way we know if he comes back. And if you do come back, we will throw you in jail, and this time we won't let you out until we're satisfied that you've learned your lesson. Could be a couple
Understandable.
Of years.
How about this, though? To save time, how about I draw you a fantastic picture of Jockey?
If you have those abilities, then yeah.
I do. I've got amazing dexterity.
Do you have a
We could
Should I
just
do it
do it
on-
right over here on this handy dandy.
canvas and paint?
Should I do it on roll 20?
You draw this line first, and then the 2. Yeah.
You got it.
How do you want to handle this, Neil? Do I roll for it, or am I going to actually draw it?
Well, you don't have any canvas or paint or drawing.
Oh, I could do it on roll 20, just right on the map.
No, but I'm saying in game, you don't have any such tools.
Do you mind if I borrow parchment and a pen?
I'm afraid we don't have any of that.
The constable doesn't have any means of writing anything.
He's illiterate.
You could use your finger and a stick in the sand, or like just draw in the dirt.
Yeah.
When about is your friend supposed to come here?
About an hour or so. Just
What
waking
time
up.
is it right now, Neil? It's like 8 or something, 7?
It's like sun up.
6 or 7, yeah.
That's fine. We need to be out. We want to get out of your hair as soon as possible. So, as long as your friend's coming in an hour, that should be just fine. But if not, I will go try to wrangle up some parchment, and we're gonna draw the most accurate picture of Jockey you've ever seen. It'll almost be like he's here all the time.
He says.
Is that good?
Yeah.
All right,
Oh.
Jockey, do you need anything? Do you want some squirrel soup, Jockey?
Sure. I love squirrels.
How are you carrying your squirrel soup from a few days ago?
In an ovary vase that I got from Cleopatra. Wait, did I say ovary? I meant ivory.
I think you
Did
did
I
say ovary.
You did say over.
I was
It
trying to
is
figure out what
in-
that meant. I was like, well, I guess.
In Cleopatra's ovaries is what it says.
It is
It's
in
where
Cleopatra's ovaries. Makes for a very unique receptacle.
Okay. So the guy shows up eventually, and does a little sketch of Jockey. Looks more or less like him. We'll make an actual check. Oh yeah, he does a beautiful job. Looks just like Jockey, and they post it up inside the building.
I smile on the
All their
picture.
faces. He's drawing it. There's no smile, and there's no fingers up in the air.
Oh.
Well, Jacker's trying to hold the smile because he wants to look cool.
Okay. They release you and say you should be gone by sundown, and if we catch this guy back in town again, we will lock him up for good.
Very good.
All right, Jockey, you've been exiled from this town.
Lame anyway.
What's the name of this town again, so we remember?
It's the town that you're at right now.
Yeah, Neil, what's the name, though?
I thought you guys would know. This is the test of your memory to remember where you are in this game.
Neil, what's the name?
Baron. Baron? Baron. Yeah, it's totally right. Baron.
Yeah, totally. I was just making sure you remembered.
Do you remember?
Yeah, it's Baron.
All right, cool.
It's spelled B-A-R-Y-N.
Yeah,
Yep.
I'm glad you know it.
Yeah.
Good.
All right, we've got Jockey, and I would assume we make way. Is there anything else? The guards let him go easy?
Mhm.
Okay. Yeah,
Yeah.
we guess I guess we go to the port or the harbor.
You got to round up Carla first.
Oh, she didn't come with us? To
No,
dinner?
not to the guard station. No, she's keeping baby Margaret hidden. Keep it hidden, keep it safe.
I turned to Jockey and asked, Jockey, will you go collect Carla? We're gonna go down to the harbor to make sure we're not late.
Sure. I agree with
Jockey,
Carl.
please try to not drug anyone on the way there, by the way.
Mm.
Yeah. Then I start walking.
All right.
You guys arrive at the harbor.
Do we see the guy that we're supposed to be waiting for? Or that we're supposed to meet?
Yeah, you poke around until you find his little boat.
Little boat.
I mean, it's a small ship.
There's difference.
Yeah.
How many people does it look like it could fit comfortably?
Comfortably, you could probably fit 8 or 9.
That's it? So it's a really tiny boat. Or do you
Yeah,
mean...
Well,
you'd have to like sleep on the deck.
Five of
deck.
us, the
What the
captain,
fuck?
and then how many crew does he have?
No one. It's just him. It's his ship.
Okay.
Neil,
Small-
you tricked us again. You should have asked if this was a canoe.
Mhm.
Like a fishing boat size.
All right, I know. I'm just teasing.
Okay. I guess we approach the captain.
Hey, you guys are still here. Good. We're taking off in a couple hours.
So you said 10 gold ahead, correct?
I already
no-
paid it, friend. So Largo, if you don't mind, just give me. I mean, whoever, just give me your shares of the gold or whatever. I already paid it though.
Sure.
Okay.
10 gold.
10 per head and 5 per horse.
Okay. I give
Okay.
15 gold.
15 gold, yep.
Okay, so
Okay.
that's 30 so far. And Joffrey, do you give me any?
Yeah, I give 15.
Okay, so that's 45.
Okay.
I
Alright.
ask, or sorry, who's gonna talk?
Go ahead.
Oh, I asked the boat captain if he needs any help sailing.
No, I've been at this for a while. I'm pretty good.
He goes, well, I say, do you mind if I watch you then?
Well, there's not going to be much else to do. The below deck area is pretty tiny, and you can spend most of your time up here with your horses and stuff.
Great, just great. I just kind of stand there smiling, and then wait. See what everyone
We're
else
still
does.
waiting on one other traveler.
Oh, there's an extra person coming
Oh
along.
God.
Yeah, it's not just you guys.
Who is he?
Group, guys, come here real quick, please, if you don't mind.
Stop.
Yeah, I scurry over.
Let's try to tread carefully here, by the way. We're not seasoned sailors, so please no stealing. Joffrey, keep the drugs in your dreadlocks inside of your Rastafarian robe. And let's just get to where we're going. Can we agree on that?
I think another thing that we should do is we should have Carla pretend that, and I'm saying this very quietly to the group, have Carla pretend that she's seasick, she doesn't travel well, and let's keep her...
third person. I'm right here.
Okay, Carla, you should pretend that you're seasick. And
Largo, that's brilliant.
and head back in the cabin by yourself so that this other traveler that we don't know doesn't see the child.
If I'm seasick, wouldn't I be puking over the side of the ship?
We'll bring you a bucket.
It's a great
Do I
plan.
have to puke a whole bunch to pretend I'm seasick?
So hypothetically, puke in a bucket.
But won't someone find out? Won't they see that there's no puke in the bucket?
God, this recent independence wave of Carla has been driving me bonkers. I'm just kidding. Carla, if you can think of something better, that's fine, but this would keep you out of sight and the baby safe.
Okay.
So if you have to, I mean, no one's going to check the bucket, so you can just defecate in there and do whatever the hell you want. But, yeah, so we're all in agreement then. Let's just get to where we're going to go, right?
All right.
I give Largo a squeeze on the shoulder and say, that was really smart. That was good. I like that. It
Thank you, Victorian.
was literally the
appreciate the
smartest thing I've
compliment.
heard today. Literally.
Thank you. Thank you.
I go back to the captain and I'm like, so, who's this other traveler?
Another traveler.
Is he headed for the same place as us?
Yeah. Vinderfall's a biggest port around, so a lot of people head there.
I see. All right, cool.
Well, we'll be around. We'll stick around the ship. Let us know when you're ready to depart.
Well, just keep an eye out for us leaving.
Yep, we do that. Unless anyone
I mean,
else wants to do anything.
can we not wait on the ship?
If you'd like.
How long until we depart?
When our other guy gets here, he should be here any moment.
I'll wait on the ship.
Yeah, guys, stick near. We don't want to run into any problems.
I walk to the front of the ship, and beckon Largo over.
I go over.
I say, I read this book once. Can you hug me from behind and let me lean at the front of the ship?
Well, hold on. And I grab his hand and I lead him to the bow. Is it the bow?
Oh, wow.
Is that what it's called? And
Yes.
then we go up there, and I
My
say,
heart will go
I say,
on.
put your arms out like this, and I put my arms out like a T.
I'm the king of the world.
I put my arms out.
Now tell me you're flying, Smee. Tell me.
The captain looks over and goes, knock that off! Last guy that did that fell overboard, lost his wife.
I put my arms down and scurry over, embarrassed a little bit. And we just wait.
They're adorable, aren't they?
Real fucking adorable.
Two little friends. I like them a lot.
You guys are waiting around for this other person, and you see that armored knight, the Templar, starts walking down the dock.
Oh well, shit! He's coming along with us. Maybe.
I'm a little worried about this. I'm not saying. I feel worried.
I just wave at him with a big smile. And wait to see if he gets on the ship.
He walks right up to the ship, exchanges a few words with the captain in quiet, and steps on.
Templar man! It would seem we're going to ride the same boat together.
He glares at you.
Now we have a better opportunity to continue that enthralling conversation we never had.
He goes to the back of the boat and sits down.
Is he wearing a
by
helmet?
himself. Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I go next to him and I say, you know, man, I heard that it's not what's the word in English? Prudent? No, it's not.
Yeah, that's a word. That's a word.
Okay, I said, you know, man, I heard it's not prudent to go on sea with such big armor. If we're thrown overboard, you'll sink. You should be careful with that.
He does not respond.
Just telling you. Then I get up and I go away.
I go to the captain and say, "Well, shall we depart? We good?"
Yeah, I'm just waiting for the tide to go out. I'm gonna leave with the tide.
When
You
does
got here a
that?
little sooner than I expected.
When does that happen?
Any moment now. Tides will be shifting.
Okay. I brace for something to happen and put my arms out and wait. As he said, he's waiting for the tide to happen.
15 minutes later, you guys push off from the dock, and he starts rowing you guys out. I guess he can't actually row you guys out. He fills the sails with wind, and you guys push off and head out into the fjord. The canyon walls are fairly high around you. There are a couple of small landing places, and you see a half dozen other ships out here, just kind of lurking in the nearby area, fishing. You notice some other ones are further down the channel. And you guys take off.
Okay.
Now, Carla is underneath, and the captain says that that's where he sleeps. You know, there's room for 3 down there. He doesn't mind sharing with the woman. But just, that's where he sleeps.
At night, we can bring her above. That's fine. She'll just spend the journey mostly down there.
She gets a little seasick, and we didn't want that to be a bother.
You guys do a lot of sailing?
No.
Not a lot, but the one that we did find, if you could imagine the amount of just raw bile that came from her face. It was extraordinary.
Well, all right. He keeps his mouth shut, and you guys take off. Let's roll some dice. All right, the ship sinks. You all die.
Oh, damn.
Good game, guys.
Goes wrong there.
Only the Templar and Victorian do. The rest of us are floating.
That is a good point. Victorian, are you wearing your armor on the ship?
I think.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
If you are, then I'll give you the same speech as the Templar. You know, man, if you have an armor and you're thrown overboard, you're gonna sink.
Joffrey, you are very smart.
I turn to Victorian and it's like, well, if you roll a 20, you'll be okay. You'll be okay.
I knew a man once.
Yeah.
Fucking.
Joffrey, I can count on you to fish me out if I do fall in there, right?
I can't swim.
I believe it.
So,
Do you know any one of you guys know how to swim?
I
know how
I
to
can
swim.
swim. Yeah, no problem. Swimming's
Absolutely.
it's on your character sheet?
easy. Yeah.
Oh wait, does it is it not just like a common skill?
No,
No.
most people don't know how to swim.
I don't know how to swim. Then I lied.
Yeah, swimming is an uncommon skill back in the day.
Yeah, back in the town where me and Largo grew up, I was the champion swimmer. Everyone knew me.
He was.
So
It was me.
you guys sail for a day. The first day is pretty uneventful. The Templar sticks to himself, doesn't say anything, just kind of huddles up in a little ball. He keeps his backpack in front of him, and at some point it starts to drizzle a little bit, and you see him like pull his cloak over his backpack to keep it dry, and lay the shield on top of that. But he stays outside in the weather.
So you're telling us
rain's
he's got
like-
chinchillas in the backpack.
The rain is pretty light and the winds are favorable, and you guys push out all the way down to the major channel of the fjord that you guys are heading into. As you do so, you can see a town off in the distance, and the captain says, "That's Mardia over there," just as like a letting you guys know sort of thing.
I point to a bird and go, "That's a bird." And I stand very proud after exclaiming that.
A few days pass, and you guys pass by Fjergenholt, and on the third day of your journey, Carla comes back. It's getting towards evening. The captain's like, "Well, we're pretty much done for today." Blah blah blah. He goes down to go underneath, and Carla comes back up, and you guys are noticing that the Templar is really eyeing Carla this whole time. Like, he was looking at her before. First you thought it was just because she was underneath and he never got the chance to see her. But this day, there's something different about the way that he's looking at her. And while he's looking at her, he opens up his pack and pulls out this really big tome and starts flipping through it and reading it.
I tried reading what's written on it.
You can't. He's sitting with his back against the railing of the ship.
And there's nothing written on the other side? There's no
Can you
inscriptions
read
on
the name of my
cover?
book? You're much closer to me.
Well,
via-
technically, I would try doing this at least, because right now the
Yeah,
angle's
how to do
bad.
that?
What?
Can you read the book? Turn your head.
That's
however
from this angle.
Yeah,
There's
exactly. So if
Dungeons
you read
and
the book, you can't.
Dragons.
It's really hard to get the title of a book when it's down like
Yeah,
this.
but I wouldn't be shy to do this and try to
Then do
get...
that right now.
But it won't change anything, because you're on a webcam, Neil.
You go up and you try and you get close enough that tilting your head would help, and he closes his book and pulls his cloak over it and glares at you.
What you reading, man?
He just stares at you in the eye.
I mostly smile at him, by the way, Neil, throughout the days. Every time he looks up, I'm just kind of smiling at him.
Yeah, I'm smiling too. Ah, that's lame.
And I keep offering him
Bored,
squirrel soup
bored.
that I keep in Cleopatra's ovaries.
Why are you checking out my boob, Mr. Templar?
He says nothing.
My what? My boob?
Did she say
Yeah.
boobs?
I think she said
Boo.
boob. I just went with it.
I said boob!
I'm
said
like,
boob!
Joffrey's a guy.
I was like, did Jen just forget she's a guy?
What?
What are you saying? You keep clarifying, but I still don't think it makes sense.
G-O-O, like my sweetheart or something.
Oh, your
Oh, my
boob.
boob!
Oh.
My boob.
What?
Oh.
I mean... Oh my god.
He would say shorty, though. That's more in his vernacular.
Alright, sure, I'll say shorty.
He still says nothing, I guess, Neil.
Yeah.
I walk up to the Templar and pull up my +1 dagger, but I'm holding it by the blade, not by the hilt. And I'm like, Mr. Templar, sir, I found this magical item not too long ago, and I was wondering if you knew anything about it.
He doesn't seem to react at all.
Does he look at the item?
He's watching your face mostly.
Okay. I'm just like,
I mean, he glances at it for a moment.
yeah. Okay. I put it back in on the side or wherever I keep it, and walk off. And I'm just like, he's hopeless. I think he doesn't have a tongue. I think they tore it out.
He's not
Does he
much of
ever
a talker.
sleep? Does he ever sleep, Neil?
Yeah. He sleeps at night.
Then someday I'm gonna switch spells and I'm gonna get detect magic. And as he's sleeping, I'm gonna go cast it. Well, if there's nobody on board besides us, I guess.
So some night when he's asleep, and the captain is.
I'm waiting for people to
depths.
be asleep or something, or not there.
Okay.
Give me detect magic on him.
I like how people in the chat were like, "Boo is a totally fine word." God,
What?
it's a joke.
Yeah.
It's a Rastafarian joke.
Here you go. Casting time's a full round. It does require that you speak to cast it.
What if I cast it
I think
from
you could be on the other end of the ship and
Yeah, I would
speak
cast
as
it from
quietly as
afar.
possible.
Yeah.
Because the area of effect is 10 by 30 yards. 10 feet by 30 yards, so 10 feet by 90 feet. So you can absolutely stand on the other side of the ship.
Okay, I would do that.
Okay. You get off your detect magic spell, and you notice that... is he wearing anything magical? His shield is magical.
Do I notice any other magical items on board?
Let's see. JP's got a magic dagger. Wasn't there something?
Jeff's got a shield. I know that, right?
Is it magical? We didn't try detecting.
Just a boule shield. It shouldn't be magical.
No, he doesn't have a magical shield.
Oh, I thought it was +1 or something.
I feel like I'm missing something here.
The arrows?
Yeah, we got arrows from
Oh,
the
yeah,
pouch.
my arrows.
Yes. Magical arrows. That's what that is.
Okay.
But nothing else.
Okay. Alright, Jackie goes back to bed.
Okay. So morning comes. And as morning comes, Carla starts to head back downstairs. She's been in a foul mood this entire time. She doesn't like having to hide the baby, and it's difficult to try and feed the baby and change the baby and do all that sort of stuff with the baby without anyone noticing. And I mean, when you're on close quarters on a ship, it's very difficult to keep an infant secluded. I mean, the baby's gonna poop, the baby's gonna do all that stuff, and you have to clean the crap. So the downstairs kind of smell like baby poo. You guys are trying to pass it off as no, that's vomit, I swear.
Jockey's dreadlocks are just dreadful sometimes. We apologize.
Right. Oh, there's my glasses. I've been looking for you. And at some point on this day, the Templar stands up and starts to walk downstairs.
Where Carla is?
Does he usually walk downstairs, or is it the first time that...
He's been just kind of sitting in his spot. Occasionally he'll pace about the deck, but he pretty much keeps to himself.
Hey guys, let's go check on Carla.
Yeah, let's go downstairs. Follow.
I follow last.
I'm with them.
Yeah.
Okay. Templar sees you guys coming downstairs, but pays you no heed. He walks downstairs, and kind of walks up to Carla, but keeps a respectful distance. You guys follow down behind him, and he stares at her and says, for the first time in 4 days, "Are you with child?" And she kind of looks at him, and then sees you guys behind him, and goes,
Does she look at us?
Yeah.
I give her a nod, yeah.
Yes? Why? What business is it of yours? He sternly looks at her and says, "May I see the infant?" And she says, "No, I'd really rather you didn't, please, thank you."
I start to step closer and say, "Now, friend," I don't put my hand on him or anything like that, but I say, "You're asking some questions, and we actually paid to have no questions asked on this ride, so if you're not going to answer any of our questions, it's not fair that we answer any of yours."
He doesn't look at you or say anything. He keeps looking at Carla and says, "Please, let me see the child. I mean it no harm."
I move from behind him to Carla, like by her side, and I say, "You can show him the child, but he's not to touch it."
Okay. She unwraps, the kid from underneath her cloak.
And I'm at ready, by the way, Neal, in case he makes any sudden movements.
Right.
I'm tense, like a python.
Right. She reveals the child, and he looks at it from a distance, and kind of frowns a little bit, and turns around and goes back upstairs.
He frowns? Did you say
Yeah.
frown like he's sad? Like a sad face?
I mean, other emotions can be depicted by a frown, but yes, he
Okay.
frowns.
Well, go ahead.
Go ahead.
No, go ahead. Politeness battle, I win.
I would just say that I look completely. I would be like baffled and be like, "Carla, stay here." And guys, you want to follow me again? And then we just kind of go upstairs.
Yep, you're good.
Okay. Cool.
When we get upstairs, does he go back to the same spot in the ship?
Uh-huh.
Is he near the captain?
No. He's kind of near the captain, yeah. A little bit. He's behind the captain.
I walk up to the captain and I'm just like, we've paid you, we're sailing with you, and we don't even know your name. What is your name?
Captain Fern Bucket.
Firm bucket. Did you say?
Fern, like the plant.
Can I call you Fernie?
No.
What about Bucket?
Yes.
I'm like, Bucket, can I talk with you for a second over here?
It's Captain Bucket.
Sorry, Captain Bucket, can I talk with you over here? And I point
He
away.
glances at Jeff, or Victorian says, hold the wheel. Make sure it doesn't spin out of control.
Sure thing.
All right. And he walks with you and says, what?
I go, can I ask you a question about this Templar fellow?
I don't know anything about the Templar.
Well, he, and I look back at Victorian, and I'm just like, I kind of, like, shrug. Like, he saw something that he shouldn't have, and we're a little bit worried that he might do something about it. So if anything happens, is it okay if we perhaps have to defend ourselves? Is that... We're not looking for trouble, but we just want to make sure that you don't throw us off.
Sounds like you're looking for trouble.
No, it's not that. We just don't... I don't want to be thrown off if it happens, because I think he went looking for trouble and perhaps
Don't
found
you
it.
go killing anyone on my ship. The moment you guys set foot off
I
my
never
ship,
said anything about killing. You're...
the moment you guys set foot off my ship, you're free to do whatever the hell you want. While you're on here, there will be peace. I am not pushing you guys overboard.
Do you have the same rules with him?
No violence on my ship. No injuring each other on my ship. No getting in trouble on my ship. When you get off, you're free to kill each other to your heart's delight. I don't fuck.
One more question, Captain Bucket. Thank you for being so open about this. How much did he pay you more than we did to keep everything quiet on the boat? Can you talk about that?
He paid me the same as you paid me. 10 gold a head, 5 for horses. He doesn't have a horse, so he paid 10 gold.
Okay. You have no idea why he's on the boat? Except for passage?
To ask questions, and he doesn't seem the sort to answer questions.
Okay. All right. Thank you, Captain Bucket. There won't be any trouble.
Good. And he walks back to the wheel and takes it from Victorian. Okay.
We just kind of chill till the boat.
I just kind of spend most of my days sharpening my sword not next to the Templar, but in the general vicinity.
Yeah.
Still smiling at him.
I go up to Largo, and I whisper, "Hey man, got magical arrows."
I do?
Yep.
These all seem pretty mundane to me.
They're
I bought
not.
them. What do they do?
I don't know. Just telling you. Seem like they're good. Also, you know that Templar guy?
Mm-hmm.
He has a magical shield.
What are you telling me this for?
Why wouldn't I tell you? I thought we were friends.
We are, but
I've
just
been
curious.
well. I was curious about him, and I thought I'd share with you.
Getting some Alice Largo sexual tension vibes from this. Pretty strong. Man. Is Joffrey looking ripped?
There was
these
no
days?
tension there, Jeff. We were very open about the situation between Largo and Alice.
The dreadlocks, man. I can't stay away.
Oh, God.
Whatever. I just thought he was a weird fellow, so I figured I'd check him out. And then you happened to be in the way.
You know, I think I should go check that shield out.
You should be careful, though.
Yeah, he seems like a powerful person, but still want to check that shield out.
Sure.
I kind of go up on the deck and just watch him out of the corner of my eye.
As the day goes on, I guess if I get a chance, I kind of pull up next to the Templar at some point and say, "Look, friend, you've made no. It's been no mystery that you're a very quiet fellow, very mysterious, and I understand that you don't want to answer any questions. You have to understand, though, it is my life's mission to protect that woman and that child and see them to safety, and you now know about them. One way or another, I will find out your intentions, and it would be much easier and nicer if you could just share that with me. We don't need to be best friends. We don't have to be sworn enemies. But I do need to know why you asked about the child and why, and what business it is of yours."
He looks at you, but doesn't rise from his seated position.
You're a quiet guy. Would you consider yourself pragmatic at all? I'll take no as a yes, or no answer as a yes. What's that you say? Yes, you are pragmatic? Very good. So let me repeat myself again. We will find out your intentions. Hell, I've got the teeth of a basilisk and shit. We've killed a lot of big stuff. Adding a Templar's penis to my belt wouldn't be that big of a deal at all. I don't want to have to. I don't even know that I need to. But you're not answering anything, and you now know about our sworn mission. If you say nothing now, I'll take that as like a weird, like, I like to eat cucumbers and poop in my hair. Not even a laugh?
Not even a laugh.
That was my best joke. That's all I got. All right. I just move away then again and continue to sharpen my sword, smiling at him.
Okay.
Neal, he doesn't have any religious symbols on him, right?
Are you a priest?
No, but are
You're
there
not
any?
a very religious person, are you, Jock? Are you? It's me.
No, but I would recognize if there's any markings on him.
There's
Or-
nothing blatantly obvious. Like, there's
Okay.
not a big religious symbol built into his shield or anything. But if there was some... I mean, there are, like... You know, his armor's decorated, his shield is decorated. There might be some small religious symbols somewhere, but if there are, you probably didn't notice them. But there's no like, I am a knight of so-and-so, hear me roar thing going on.
Neal, can you tell me about our quarters and what the Templar does when it's bedtime?
He sleeps on the deck like the rest of you. You're all sleeping outside on the top of the
So-
ship with the horses.
Is there any like private area, or is it just all open?
No, it's all open.
Okay.
I go to Joffrey after a little bit. I'm like, Joffrey, do you have any ideas on how we can find out more about this this Templar fellow?
Yeah, well, his shield is magical, for one.
You don't say.
Yeah. Maybe, I guess I could try to read what's on the shield when he's sleeping, or he also had a book.
Yeah, that book could give us some answers.
Yeah.
And he keeps it in his knapsack, doesn't he? Or actually, if I remember correctly, he just lays it on the bench in front of him every night.
I don't know.
Yeah, he leaves it out on the open. He doesn't, not even touching it or anything.
Oh, really? Well, maybe we should try to check it out tonight.
We need to know more about him. He found out about the child, and I expected his intentions to be revealed, but he's an incredibly mysterious fellow. He just kind of walked away.
Yeah. Yeah, we should definitely check up on him. I'm worried for Carla and the baby.
I agree.
During the night, I could try and put my skills to use.
Largo, that would be great.
Mm-hmm.
I think the book is our best key right now, if you could find out anything about that.
Neal, I have a question. What if I wanted
Yes.
to put pocket something?
Like put something
Wait a
in his
second.
pocket.
Yes, reverse pickpocketing, if you will.
Same thing as a pickpocket check.
Okay.
I have an idea. Smee, you said you're a fantastic swimmer, right?
Yeah. The pride of my town.
Do they know that you're a good swimmer?
Who is they?
The captain and the Templar?
I don't think so.
I
Do you have a swimming
propose,
proficiency, Smee?
I do.
Okay.
I propose we create a distraction where you fall into the water, and it's a big ordeal to try to get you out of it. You need to play, play nice as far as not lead on that you're a great swimmer, but also don't drown.
Yeah.
And in that meantime, Largo finds out what he can about the book.
Why wouldn't we just check it out at night?
We should
'Cause
wait until nighttime to do it, or
We'll definitely
something
wait till
like that.
nighttime, but I'm guessing he's...
Wait. I'm not jumping in the water at nighttime. That's a way to kill yourself. How about tonight we see if Largo can do his thing? If that doesn't go right, but he doesn't see him, then tomorrow during the day I'll jump off the boat, or you can push
Okay.
me off, or we'll get into a fake. We'll make something happen.
That sounds like a plan.
Okay.
Largo, you're our only hope.
I'm
Your
ready.
Tiny little body.
Okay. You guys will be getting to Vinderfell sometime the next day. He
God
says
damn it,
in the
Neal.
the next day, sometime in the afternoon or evening.
Okay.
So you still have tonight and then whatever you want tomorrow.
Okay.
So you guys nighttime comes. The horses are tired and restless and hate being on the ship, but whatever it's what you got to do to transport them. It's nighttime now.
Is he
What do you do?
sleeping?
The Templar goes to sleep. I mean, you guys are all sitting up on deck, and he's sitting up, and you guys are sitting up, and give me perception checks by everyone, please.
Well, we could pretend to go to bed. It's not that hard.
Okay. Ooh, Largo's killing it.
Frickin' Largo.
Largo sees into the future.
I see all the way to the town that we're going to.
Oh,
You're
we
rolling
see
pretty well.
Yeah. All right. So, Largo, over the past couple of nights, you've noticed that the Templar, tends to not go to bed until at least half your party has gone to sleep, and only when half the people are gone to sleep and the others are like trying to go to bed does he then like move to go to sleep.
Then I go to bed.
I go up to the party and I say, if we're going to do this plan, we all need to pretend to be asleep. We should all
Okay.
take off our armor for quietness, for the sake of quietness. And
I'll keep mine on as a backup. I think you noticed that it's half the party that goes to sleep, then he goes to sleep. So I'll be the part that doesn't go to sleep.
Okay. Well, I'm going to pretend to sleep. I'm not actually going to go to
Right.
sleep. I
Okay.
go and pretend to sleep after I
You
notify
guys
them.
all pretend to sleep. Okay. Templar, after a little while, curls up under his cloak, drags this, everything underneath him. You notice that he maintains sleeping in his armor, and maybe that's why he's so crotchety and grumpy all the time, because he hasn't had a
Neal-
good night's sleep.
When I've been witnessing him sleeping, does he sleep with the book and his shield all inside of his little cloak thing?
No, he rests his head on the backpack, uses that as a pillow, so his head's
Okay.
on the book, and then he keeps his shield close, like he keeps all of his stuff next to him. But you think that you might be able to try and like pry the shield away from him in his sleep?
Okay.
I whisper to Largo, "You're up."
I thought you were gonna go into the water first.
No, that's tomorrow afternoon.
Joffrey, do you have anything that can incapacitate him? Any kind of sleeping poison or potion?
Nope.
What kind of what does the captain see? Because I assume he's awake.
He goes downstairs, right?
Yeah, I mean when it comes nighttime, he goes downstairs.
Who steers the boat when it's nighttime?
You guys drop anchor for the night.
Okay. All right, so I'm trying to steal this or get this book from under his head.
Is that what you're trying to do?
No, I'm asking the party because this seems pretty difficult if he's sleeping under it.
You got Indiana Jones that shit with another book.
I don't have one.
I don't have books.
Maybe a loaf of bread then.
You know, I think we need something else because I don't know if I'll be able to get this out from under his head while he's sleeping. His head will just thunk back or something. It'll almost surely wake him up.
I don't have any ideas. I'm sorry.
Part of me just wants to kind of cut his head off. You know what I mean?
I mean,
But
that would be super easy to do.
if he turns out to be a good guy and there are other Templars, I'd feel really bad about it. You know what I mean?
Why don't we see how if Largo doesn't think he can, if he's not up to the occasion of taking this book, why don't we just see how he responds to danger and make something up? He's sleeping. He doesn't know what's going around the boat.
Well, I think we do the drowning test then.
We could do that. We
What's
do
your
that
idea? I'm
tomorrow.
sorry, I interrupted you. What's
Well, no, I was gonna say, why don't we just make it seem like something is attacking the boat, or he is in mortal danger, and we'll see how he responds.
Another thing we could do is try lighting like a small part of the boat on fire.
All right, no, just straight up, nope, not doing it.
I agree with Smee. That's a terrible idea. And normally I like everything.
I could make an animal appear on the boat. It's gonna seem
Can you
random.
control it?
Yeah.
What kind of animal?
Animal spirit.
What about that dust devil? It would appear
No.
magical.
Joffrey's onto something. If you can conjure up an animal, as long as it's not obvious that you're controlling it, and get it to rouse his attention, that could give Largo enough time to get that book and find out what it is.
Can everyone see it, or can only you see this?
Everyone can see it.
I think that's the best plan we've got.
All right.
Well, the problem is that it's gonna seem like a spirit. It's gonna seem like a ghost.
That's fine.
That's
If
fine.
he reacts to it, he reacts to it.
What I
That's the
need you to
goal.
do, Joffrey, is I need you to make it so that it looks like it's attacking us as well.
Okay.
Okay, so I need you to make it attack us, and then here's how we're going to act this out. Shmi, Joffrey, you're going to get knocked down by the beast, okay? I want you to look like you're injured of some type or discombobulated.
Will do.
I'll be doing battle with it, but, mostly blocking and then missing with my attacks. Crying for help. We'll get the knight over there, and in the meantime, Largo, you're completely out of the picture. I need you to get in there and get that book and find out what it is.
Absolutely. Here's what I will do. So that way that I'm accounted for, I will wait until the Templar wakes up. I will flee from the animal, and while I'm fleeing, I will go after the book.
You have improved on this. Great. Anyone else have any ideas, or is that it? I think that's a good plan.
No, I think we're good. If the captain comes up, we'll just hope he acts with it as well, and not too crazily.
So Neil, since I read the animal spirit spell, I can definitely control it and make it like fake attack me, right?
Is this your like shamanistic summon animal spirit thing?
Yeah.
No, you summon a spirit who is completely out of its own control, and you ask it for advice.
What? No. Summon animal spirit, level 3 spell.
Oh, I thought you meant your shaman
No,
ability.
no. I didn't mean that.
All
The
right.
spell summons a minor spirit or entity to the caster's aid. Clerics usually summon minor elementals of some kind. Shaman summon an animal spirit or a spirit of nature.
She's a ghostly beast of some kind. Bears, wolves, tigers, and lions are most common. The animal spirit obeys the mental commands of the priest, attacking his enemies, performing any other task it could reasonably accomplish. The creature is incorporeal and cannot handle or manipulate objects of any kind, but they can see and hear as normal animals of its archetype. And it could be used to scout a dangerous area, blah, blah, blah. In combat, the animal spirit has the following statistics. It can only be injured by magical weapons and can strike monsters hit only by +1 or better, blah, blah, blah.
How about we do this? You figure out the spell. We're going to take a break. When we come back, we'll act
Okay.
out the plan.
Yes, you can control the spirit to attack people and shit.
Okay.
But it will
Okay.
actually attack.
Bum, bum,
You can't make attack.
Oh, I can't make it pretend attack.
No, it's either attack or not attack.
That's fine. We'll just react to the attacks, like I
Sweet.
just said.
Okay, we're going to take a quick break. We'll come back and figure out what happens with this with this plan. We'll see you guys after the break. Thank
Okay.
you all for watching.
Peace.
See you soon.